I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench. And today I will be hunting Twonies, quarters, and pennies. Let me get set up and I'll come back after the intro with the Twonies. Roll 1, we found a 2019 variety with the extra serrations. So here's the 2019 on top. If you look, you can see that compared to a regular coin down at the bottom, there are some extra serrations. So that is a cool variety to find. Awesome. Roll 3, we have a book filler. We have a 2025 type B, which is that if you look at the edge lettering, you can see the word Canada there is upright when the reverse is on top. I was missing that to fill a spot in my main book. And can you tell what it is by the color? As soon as I see the color now, I can recognize them by color. This is a camel toe toonie. It is a fake. You can see the split toe up here. And this one is a little bit rusted, but it is a 2002. Look at the alignment of the numbering. Look at the 5 in the 1952 there. You can see that the 5 is a little bit lower. Oh well, that'll go over here on the corner of shame. Anyways, let's keep going. Roll 4, we have a really, really nice condition 1996. I rarely see them in this good condition. Definitely a keeper when they're in that good condition. And this one is a 2006 Churchill toonie. So you can see that the bear is looking up and that there's the northern lights in the back there. There's a couple of varieties to look for and a double date variety to look for on this one. So I'm going to keep this one aside to scope. Roll 9, we have 3 more finds. An uncolorized 2008 Armistice. Cool. We have a hockey. This one is 1 million minted, 2022. 50th anniversary of the Canada USSR series. And we have the 100th anniversary of the Canadian Air Force. Again, 1 million minted for this one as well, 2024. That is awesome. I also found a whole bunch of 2006s. Now, I don't remember which ones have the double date and which ones have the variety, so I'm taking all 2006s and I'm going to scope them. Roll 10, we have a colorized Nunangat. I am missing all of the Nunangats, the uncolorized versions for my main album, but this one is a book filler for my coin roll hunt album. This is the first one we find in the hunt, and this will also be the July giveaway as well. Awesome. That's it for the Twonies. So let me clean this up and I'll go right into the quarters and I'll bring you in on my first find. Roll 1, we have the Natural World series. This is a colorized peregrine falcon from 2011. Really cool find. I'll put it over there. Well, that's it for the quarters. That only one find. Well, let's hope the pennies give us some better luck. I'll put these away and then I'll come in on my first find. Roll 1, a whole bunch going to scoping. We have 2 Americans, the oldest being a 1960 Denver, and 2 laureate portraits. This one still has some original luster to it from 1963. And this one is an older one from 1958. Awesome. Roll 2, we have 3 more laureate portraits. The first one is a 1959. The second one is a 1964. And the third one is a 1955. That is awesome. The 1955 is going to go to get scoped in. I put it in the bowl over here to get scoped because there is the shoulder fold and no shoulder fold variety to look for. Roll 3, 1 more American. This one is from 1976. Cool. Roll 4, 3 more Americans and 2 laureate portraits. The first one from 1964 and the second one from 1960. We have another laureate portrait. This one is a 1962. And look at this. 1954D, wheat cent, that is awesome. 1941, wheat cent, that's 2 wheat cents in that one roll. And then 2 more Lincoln Memorial pennies. Roll 6, 13 more Americans and 6 laureate portraits. We have a 1964, Another 1964. A 61. Now, I don't normally keep the 60s, but in this condition, look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. 1964, definitely a keeper. This one as well. 1964, look at that. It is gorgeous. And the last one, 1964 as well. Roll 7, 16 more Americans. Roll 8, we have 21 more Americans and another laureate portrait. This one is a 1962. Roll 9, I think all of these are American. So let me see if I see any Wheaties. These are all American so far. No Wheaties yet. Yeah, one roll of American pennies. Final roll, we have 2 more Americans. I don't have any space on my mat over here. Definitely more, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, that's 100. 116 US pennies. That's 2 full rolls. And we have 2 laureate portraits over here, starting with this 1964. And we have a 1954, that's a keeper. And we do have a King George VI as well, which is awesome. 1947, no maple leaf. That is cool. So, I have a whole bunch of pennies that need to be scoped. I have some Twonies that need to be scoped. And I'm going to do a mini hunt because there are some blazers in here that I'm going to see if they upgrade the ones in my book. And if see some of the rare American dates that I might be looking for as well. So let me put these guys away. I'll go over to the scope and I'll be back with my finds of anything that I found on the scope. But before I go, all of these over here, they're going back into circulation. They're not, I only keep blazers like this from the 60s. I only keep for the 50s after that. So all of these are going to go back to circulation. All right, I'm back from the scope. The only coins I'm going to be keeping, of course, this 1955. This one is the common no shoulder fold variety, or shoulder fold variety, I should say. It does not have that flared eye there in DEI. But a keeper nonetheless. I'm going to keep these 2 blazers here, one from 1976 and one from 1978. And this one here from 1979 had a little bit of doubling. I'll put the photo from the scope up on the screen. You can see the yellow arrows there are indicating where there's doubling on the 7 and on the 9. All right, so next I'm going to just go through these pennies and see if I can find anything of note that will upgrade my collection. I doubt that I'll have any book fillers, maybe with the wheat cents, but I'll be right back after my little US mini hunt. And I'm back from the scope. Usually I don't find anything in my American pennies, maybe some upgraders for my album, but this time is the exception. The Wheaties didn't upgrade anything. I already had those dates. However, this 1972 is the 1972 DDO that I don't have. There's doubling in God We Trust. Here's the video I took earlier. I didn't have my microphone with me, so I didn't record the audio, but you can see in the I in God We Trust, as well as in the D and the W and the T in Trust, we can see doubling there. So that is awesome. That's going to be a book filler for sure for the variety, because the coin book that I have for the US, you'll see shortly, has a spot for the 1972 DDO. And these are 2 1960 Ds. And what is interesting is I don't have any of the small dates, but the one on the left here is the 1960D small date. The one on the right is the regular large date. Here is the video. What to boot, the 1960D small date has a die chip right in the middle of the 6. And the key indicator to see whether it's a small date or the long date is you look at the long tail of the 6. The large date has a long tail that almost goes past the belly of the 6, the little circle part of the 6, whereas the small 6, the tail is much shorter. So let me go get my album. As I was saying, Here is my album of US pennies, starting with the 1960 D small date over here. And it is this one right here. In it goes. That is awesome. And right here on the bottom of the book, there is a spot for the 1972 DDO. And that is this one right over here. So I'm glad to have these two book fillers in my album. I'm still looking for the 1970 S large date, the 1960 small date. I hope to find them one day. And moving on, I think I'm still missing the 2024's Denver date, Denver mint mark, and I'm missing the 2025s as well. Well, that's it for today's hunt. The giveaway, the same coin as this, but in much better condition. This is an AU coin, is this Nunangat $2 coin, celebrating the Canadian Indigenous people in the North. And all you have to do to be eligible to win this coin, this is a 2024 dated coin, is to leave a comment down below. And early next month, I will draw the name of a lucky winner from one of my Monday coin roll hunt videos. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click on my logo over here to subscribe. Here is a video that might be of interest to you, as well as a list of other penny hunt videos, because they are the star of the show today. Until next time, thanks for watching.